Welcome back to Dyllin with Age of Wonders 4, where we continue the journey of Braid Gear and the Anointed Orcs in episode 11. We do have some spells that we could start casting, but I think in this case I don't need any of these. I could cast Spell Tempered Shields to improve the resistance of our anvil guards, but in my experience the backline units tend to get targeted by magic, so I'm going to leave that where it is for now. We've been countered. Nobody cares, go away. Okay. We have a new Rally of the Lieges, so every so often you can muster troops from your vassals. You can spend gold to muster them to your side, or gold to muster them to your vassal side. It's cheaper to send the unit to your vassal, and you get a limited number of these units that you can recruit. I think that recruiting a halberdier is quite useful. Now let's go ahead and let's do it. It's going to cost us gold, and it's going to cost us gold upkeep. So we're going to have to really consider stopping unit production very soon because we are running kind of low. Let's see what Blint does. I don't think he's going to attack us. He's just going to try to defend his city. And we're going to attack him in a couple turns. So it's a good idea for us to have done that siege project. Chances are he's going to hurry the production of some units to get more defenders, but we're going to beat the living crap out of him. Who is this? There's a free city over here. Mashar is also researching. Mashar is also exploring, I should say. Fierce Heartfang. So this is a free city of some kind of human unit. So they are human warriors, yes. Barbarians. Alright. I'm not too concerned about them. I don't have any Whispering Stones to give them at the moment. Mr. Arbalist, please do stand in place or flee. Another Arbalist right here. Oh, I want these units to be joined together into one army, because you can only ever have 3 armies participate in a battle. Although you can have 18 units, maximum 18 units in a battle at the beginning. Oh, we can prospect this. Maximum of 18 units in a battle. You cannot have them from more than 3 armies. Oh yeah, getting more and more production. Industrious is not a weak culture. A lot of people online that do videos seem to think that Industrious is a weak culture. I disagree. I think Industrious... Oh, this was unguarded. I think Industrious is a good choice. I seem to be doing pretty well. If you take a look at my rankings, I am number 2 in terms of score. Number 2 military, number 1 expansion. Not very good in magic because that's more of a shadow thing or an astral thing. And our economy is number 3. I do want to build another city here in the north as soon as I can. But in order to do that, I'm going to need a hero up there, which means that I need somebody besides my ruler because he's busy at the moment. We're also going to be busy with the NPC city sending a army towards us. I do want another Whispering Stone right here actually. So let's get that Whispering Stone. Let's take another look at the western NPC city, the free city. No one else is trying to get allegiance with them, so let's give them a Whispering Stone. Let's see if we can't get them on our side. I cannot afford boosting their allegiance at the moment, but I would definitely consider that if I see any rulers competing with me. Oh yeah, we're getting lots more gold. Wizard Tower. Let's get that Imperium going as soon as we can. So we got that built immediately. So now we could build the crypt so we could gain more mana per body in our crypt. Which is it's not that big a deal at the moment. We don't have enough bodies for me to really consider that. An Arcane Institute would be a very nice choice to significantly boost our knowledge income. I think that's what we're going to go with. Now let's start building the Builder's Quarters right now. So this is a special province improvement. We can build special province improvements on any tile we want. It doesn't matter what kind of basic improvement the tile can accommodate. We can build them anywhere. So we're going to build it right there. That'll improve our production even more, which allows us to build all these buildings. I would really like to get a chaplain going, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip production of a unit for a turn. I'm going to let our growth increase in our city. And we need to really consider maybe slowing down on unit production. Sweet, we got even more vassalage with our friend Bastion. Let's move on to the next turn. Next turn, we're going to siege Stoneroot. We're going to kill Blint, cast him into the void, and then we're going to also murder that NPC army right there. So we're going to finish the city, take them out, swing underground, take out Blint's throne city, and probably eliminate him from the game. Can I take him right now? Yes, I can take him right now. Not yet, not yet. Hold on. Let's move our Arbalest army a little bit closer. We want everybody getting in this fight. We want everybody to get experience and to get an opportunity to kill. We're going to beat the living crap out of Blint. Let's auto-combat it just to see what happens. Let's take a look. Our mana's at 76. Let's see if the AI spends... No spells AI. Let's give it a shot. Hey. I'm actually happy with this result. We have such overwhelming forces in this case that it doesn't matter. We just beat the crap out of him. I think that is entirely acceptable in this case. We'll get to see a siege battle properly played later on in the campaign. So he's gone, taken care of. Let's move into eliminate, step a little closer, army. Eliminate this force. No spells allowed. Do not waste my mana. Completely shredded that army as well. Although our Inferno puppy took a fair amount of damage, I think it's okay in this case. We're kind of getting to the point that we have enough troops that I can sustain some damage and have it be acceptable. So let's decide the fate of Stoneroot. Let's think about what we want to do with them. We could vassalize the city, or we could raise it. So if we burn it to the ground, we get some evil alignment. Right now, we have no alignment. Braegier wants to be good, but I also did not want to put the city in this location. It's too close to my city right here. This land is for the southern city. I wanted to build a city closer to the northeast here, maybe? I don't know. In terms of resources, it's not very good either. Like, it doesn't have much to go on. It's got some oyster reefs for gold. It's got some fisheries that can reach eventually. Unfortunately, I think our only choice in this instance is that we kind of just have to let the city live. I'm not a fan of its placement at all. But, like, it's a free city at this point. It doesn't cost us Imperium unless we absorb it, which we're not going to absorb it, at least for right now. And I can't take its population from this city and then move it to one of my cities using migrate. And Braegier does want to be good. This is a lot of evil gained at the moment, so I don't think it's a good choice. We're just going to, unfortunately, have to vassalize the city, which is not a bad choice because we're going to get income from them. We want to stay in our friendly territory, so let's move to this location to get as much healing as we can. Let's move you a little bit closer. Alright. You will stand right there. Deep Scout. Move a little bit further to the north for me. Look at all these provinces that we can prospect. We've got a barbed shield. Very nice. Gives a chance of bleeding against melee attackers and increases the defense of our heroes. We don't yet have a hero that can reach. We don't yet have a melee hero to make use of it, but we will eventually. Yeah, we need to really slow down on the unit production here. Necron, what is this? A hero, regular hero. Samoth the Shining. Are you working on Heartfang? Nope, no one's working on Heartfang but us. Very nice. So that's another stack he has. We've got a Halberdier. Let's send him to the Arbalest army. Mr. Water Scout. Get that money. I definitely need money. Alright. We can annex another province in Orcslight. Let's see what we'd like to get. I'm thinking that we could really use some extra food in this city. We want to preserve the northern provinces for a northern city. Yeah, let's get Mulgrave touching our throne city right now. It's going to improve the income of our city. So now that we have Mulgrave touching directly, that actually makes us kind of want to get Metropolitan Society to improve our income in Mulgrave. There's nothing else that I'd like to spend the Imperium on. I could attract population, but I think in this case, getting Metropolitan Society is probably going to be the way to go. I can't afford anything else. Let's get Metropolitan Society. We captured Clemens Salvitus, a mole hero. Let's see what you got. You have a Dwarven Hammer. So it's a charge attack. You can push the target back. It does a decent amount of damage. He also has the Chestplate of Vitality, which gives +2 defense and +10 hit points. I could grant him his freedom. That would allow him to go back home, but I'm not going to do that. You're going to stay in our prison. Eventually, we will probably execute you. Who is this started negotiating? Is it Blint? Gloom Hooknail has started negotiating with Heartfang. Good to know. So, Gloom is trying to get this free city. I don't yet see him on here. He might be in the same spot, but I doubt it. If we need to, we'll probably spend Imperium to get Heartfang's allegiance. Alright. We're doing a little bit better on gold income. Fantastic. I want to kind of save up for a hero, though. So we're going to avoid spending anything else. Although, hey, what is that? We got even more gold from something. So we're going to start moving towards the underground and preparing to absolutely shred Blint. We're going to knock him out of the game completely. Mr. Scouts, let's see what we'd like to do with you. We'd like to probably check out the northwest a little bit more closely. There's an ancient wonder right there. We've got another anvil guard ready to go. And I think we're going to stop building units for now. We have way too many. We don't have too many units, but we need a decent gold income. Oh, so this is earthen terrain. Let's back off. Let's get ready to move out of the underground. Got some more production. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure that every time you prospect, it sends the yield to your throne city. Oh, Mashara the Radiance outpost is here. What is this? A unicorn. We finished researching Convent, which is fantastic. Getting more mana and knowledge for every city stability above unstable is absolutely fantastic. I want to get that going as soon as I can, I think, because the Arcane Institute gives us +15. The Convent is just as expensive as the Arcane Institute, but we have a city stability of stable at the moment, which means that we would get, what would we get? Which means that we would get 2 levels of Convent's bonuses, so we would get 10 knowledge, 10 mana. We could build crypts right here to grant +2 mana per turn from our bodies. We could build a wizard tower for more Imperium. We could build prison cells to gain knowledge per turn from our heroes. But I think the best choice in this case is going to be a convent. And then after that, we might want to consider building a bathhouse to improve the convent's bonuses even more. We also might consider removing Awakened Tools from this city, because it does have 6 mana spell upkeep. So we could get more mana, we could improve the city stability further, and then get even more mana and knowledge from our spell. Not a spell, but from Convent. Ooh, I really would like to build a chaplain here. Let's build 1 chaplain. Let's spend a little bit of gold. I really need more gold, but we're gonna make do. Oh, I also need to build more buildings. I like to be building buildings all the time. It's not a bad choice. Getting more mana is a very nice choice as well. Let's grab the mana. And then after that, we're probably going to grab a stonemason. So if we grab this Archon Blood, what will it give us? Archon Blood will give us +20 map casting points. I'm not too concerned about the Archon Blood at the moment. We could also just straight up sell the Archon Blood. But I do want this gold right here. Let's build those mines. Alright, get more gold. Heroes are offering to join, does not matter. We got the Stoneroot as a vassal. A friendship was declared with us. Who's being friends? Gloom. Why do you like us? You think that you're happy with us because we declared war with major justification. Their threat level with us is at ease. Okay, they don't like us because of our alignment, but that's okay. I don't care about... Wait, trespassing. Oh, because he built an outpost right there. Okay. Let's see. Heartfang. I don't yet see him on that list. Unless he's at the same spot as us. No, I don't think he's competing with us. Alright, next turn. We're going to move underground. We're going to siege that city. And I'm going to finish off Blint very shortly. Oh, we got a quest we got to deal with first. True Colors. So a traveler calls for your help. She was beaten and left for dead. Her accent betrays her heart-filled origin. Who cares about Heartfilled? We're gonna destroy that city soon. Well, not destroy, but vassalize. Militarily. The Duke of Heartfield, Nashton Salvatus, and you are at war. It seems this traveler was caught on the road by your warriors and promptly mishandled. She shivers. Her demise is imminent. She whispers, "Please help. I am Myla Salvatus, daughter of Nashton Salvatus." How do we act? So, we could gain good alignment. We could lose some draft in Orc's Light, which is actually understandable in this case because we want to back off from building units for just a little while. So I think I was going to leave the draft alone. We would gain a good alignment, which is something that Breaker definitely wanted to get. We could block our growth and capture Myla Silvertus. A free hero to capture. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Or we could kill her, gain some evil alignment, or straight up decapitate her, and then send the head back to Nashton. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna spend some gold, and gonna lose some unit production in Orc's Light for 2 turns. Not that big deal, but we're gonna gain some good alignment. Breaker wants to be nice. Breaker wants to be a good guy. Just don't settle next to Breaker. Let's send you underground. Let's move you into the city. They have a few more defensive units, but we have a ton of troops waiting to reinforce. Let's send y'all underground as well. Right there. Like so. We cannot yet start the siege, unfortunately. Let's send the remaining troops underground. Are you within reinforcement range of each other? Yes, you are within reinforcement range. That's very important so they can't just pick off this stack. Alright, Western Scout. Let's send you a little bit further northwest. Looks like there's an ancient wonder right here. Yes, Father Oak. Let's explore more northwest over here. I always want to explore kind of in a circle that is expanding around the throne city. We met a hostile free city. So they are noble brutes. They're also orcs, but they're a different race of orc. They also have leaf skin already. Leaf skin gives them the ability to forest walk. It decreases their movement cost over forest terrain and makes them have camouflage in forest. We don't care about y'all. We don't have any Whispering Stones, and they're at war with us, so we can't do anything about them anyway. We need to bring our Northern Scout out of the underground. I would consider getting Excavation, but the thing about Excavation is that while you can get rewards from Excavation, you can find treasure, and things like that, you can also find hostile armies, which would immediately attack your units. I want to get Army Heal as soon as I can, because we want to keep our units going constantly. We're getting a decent mana income, and our gold income is going up as well. The more vassals we take, the more mana we'll get, more gold, more everything. Getting vassals is a fantastic choice to make. Our draft is blocked in Orc's Light, and I don't care to get any more units at the moment, but I can't afford much. So let's get a prison. So we're going to get knowledge per turn from all the heroes that we have in our crypt, or not a crypt, but our prison. So we have a incentive to keep them alive, at least for a little while. Blint has returned to the map. He's no longer in the void. He's level 1 on his hero, so that means he hasn't done much combat. we're going to start the siege next turn on Goldwall, and we're just going to finish them. So let's begin the siege. He has a decent number of units. What I'd like to do is I'd like to harass the defenders so that his defending units take 20 physical damage, just like we did. Hey, so this is me from the future. I'm really glad you enjoyed the video enough to watch it all the way through. So I actually received my first dislike on episode 9, which was when I first started using the Facecam. I first started using the Facecam because I intend to stream eventually, and I wanted to see how well it works. I could have cropped it a little bit better because you can kind of see a dresser I have right here, which probably gets in the way somewhat, and I could have made it smaller so that it obstructed the gameplay less, which is what I would be doing in the future if I used it. But I've done even more reading. I did some reading beforehand, and the community is very split on YouTube as to whether or not to use Facecam. Some people like it because they say it improves the connection with the streamer / YouTuber. Some people will say they don't like it because they think it gets in the way of the gameplay. I did see that in the footage it gets in the way of the gameplay sometimes. I tried to make it very rare, but it still did it a little bit. So in consideration of that, I think what I'm going to do is if I do pre-recorded footage let's plays, what I'll do is I'll remove the Facecam from the gameplay itself, and then I'll continue using the Facecam during the outros, because the outros are really just me talking to you. However, there is enough footage that's been pre-recorded before I decided to make the changes to the Facecam that there's going to be about 4 episodes in addition to the episodes that already have the Facecam, so just kind of bear with it a little bit. So I'm also autistic, which means I don't really make a whole lot of strong facial expressions if I don't make a very strong conscious decision to do so, and as a result using a Facecam probably doesn't really add to the gameplay that much, which is another argument that I've seen on the internet to not add it to the footage. But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions. I'm trying to improve as much as I can. I will probably get a stronger voice over time, but I do speak very softly in real life as well. Like, I just naturally am very soft spoken. That's why I keep the mic so close to my face right here. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll try to do the best I can. I'm always trying to improve the channel, trying to improve the thumbnails, trying to improve the videos. I want to make as good as I can. So I'll see you guys in episode 12.